Hey, what's up guys? Ramsey here. I'm at Big Kansas City. I'm standing next to Scott Harrison, who is the founder of Charity Water. And if you don't know what Charity Water is, I highly suggest you Google charitywater.org. One of the things I wanted to ask Scott, and I think a lot of us have talked about this at least on Twitter, and every time we get an email, my graphic designer friends are always asking, who is behind this creative? What's the behind the scenes on that? And Scott, if you could share with us, who does all the creative and what's your vision in regards to Charity Water and how it comes to life visually?
Well, the first person I hired was someone to help me work on finding partnerships, implementing these water projects. And the second person I hired was a graphic designer, who I would later marry. So the short answer is my wife is behind it.
That's amazing.
I married her 3 years ago after working with her for about 3 years. So I'm literally married to our brand. And in love with our brand. There's a lot of bad puns there. So it's actually a tiny team, though, that executes. She designed almost everything single-handedly for the first couple years. Now she has one other web designer and one print designer. So everything's done in-house. We have one in-house kind of video shooter and editor.
Yeah.
So it's a tiny team. Now she has a writer, so we've just expanded this year.
When it comes to video and maybe even just the overall emotive when you're directing the team, what are the kind of things that you tell them? Because I think I speak for everyone when I say the proof that you show is so compelling. It makes you stop in your tracks. It makes you want to share it. It makes you just really draw into your cause.
Gosh, I think we're just natural storytellers. We're bored easily, so that's one of the top things for me is this boring?
Yeah.
Do people want to watch it, or is it interesting? We've got a lot of kind of isms around Charity Water where we talk about opportunity and not guilt. I think guilt and shame are useless emotions. I don't like that many charities kind of try to make people feel really guilty about what they have. And I'd rather present this as an opportunity that you can use your affluence or your influence, what you've been blessed with, to actually give to others. Not even give back, because that implies that something's been taken, but to give generously. So I think we want to make sure it's not boring, we try to it should be fun.
Right.
Giving is fun.
Right.
Helping people get clean water is fun. It doesn't need to be a downer. And I hope that we can kind of inject that life into all our projects.
It's amazing the thought you put behind it, and certainly, obviously, it's resonating with people. So, what's next? And how can people get involved with the cause?
Yeah, well, people familiar with us know that one thing everyone can do is to start a fundraising campaign, and sometimes that's just your birthday. So you just give up your birthday and use that as a kind of giving moment, as a way to get your friends and family involved in the cause, and ask them to donate your age in dollars. Some people just use whatever gift they have. If it's poetry, like I said, we have a guy writing haikus now in Afghanistan to raise money for Charity Water. Some people run, swim, bike. We had someone swim from Alcatraz to San Francisco to raise money. So all of that happens on mycharitywater.org. And people just spread the word. You can watch some of the videos, you can learn about the issue, and just get your community involved.
Awesome. Scott, thanks for your time, and best of luck.
Cool, man. Thanks for having me.